In today's video, you're going to get to see a whole bunch of these beautiful Mopar cars. Hello everybody and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. I'm thrilled you're joining me today. Today I am in the beautiful part of Brampton. We have here a big collection of Mopars as far as the eye can see, from modern day Mopars to the classic cars from yesteryear. So, having said that, without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out some beautiful cars, all Mopar. About today's event?
Well, today's event is a charity/social event for car enthusiasts that have a love for anything Mopar. So that could encompass modern or classics, so Plymouth, Dodge, Chrysler, AMC, Jeep, and modern or classic. And we are raising funds for Peel Children's Aid through donations made by various vendors in Canada and the USA. Amazing. So it's a very worthy cause. We've been doing this for almost 10 years now, give the 2 years for COVID, and our goal hopefully is to surpass last year's amount raised.
You know what, I also wonder how many of these cars here were actually made in the Brampton plant, right?
Good question. So every modern Dodge Magnum, Chrysler 300, Dodge Charger, or Dodge Challenger were all made in the Brampton facility plant up until, I want to say, 2020. And now the Brampton plant is being retooled. I'm not 100% sure for what, but yeah, everything, all the modern Mopars you see here were out of Brampton.
Right, amazing. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we won't talk about the tariffs, but hopefully that doesn't impact the car industry in Canada. Fingers crossed. Okay, thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Lake.
Ian and Marissa.
I'm Marissa.
And Marissa said she helped you build this thing.
Yep.
What do you have here?
2020 Ram 1500 Sport Edition with 6-inch rough country suspension, 2-inch body, 24x14 GT Striker wheels, 2-inch spacers, and a full money wrap. We call it the truck money pit.
What? Canadian dollar's not good enough for you, sir?
More expensive.
Yeah, no kidding.
Worth more.
That's 30%. Forget the
Right?
tariff. Yeah. But, wow. This is extraordinary. So all this is aftermarket. You added
Everything
obviously the rims
aftermarket.
and is this something you always wanted to do?
Yep.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, ever since I was small, I used to watch Hot Rod Garage and all them old cars.
And you raised it by how much?
8 inches total from stock.
Wow, it seems higher somehow. Really?
I guess it's the tires where they're so small.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely one of a kind.
Yep.
It is really, really cool. Did you modify the interior or all original?
No, all original. Just outside for now.
And when did this idea come of using sort of the dollar bill to, not
I
the dollar,
actually
$100 bill?
I was on Amazon just scrolling through and I ordered a suit. I got the full suit.
Right.
So I was like, my truck would look good wrapped.
Would look
Let's
good
do
in
it.
Too. Yes. Wow, it is extraordinary. That is beautiful. Okay, tell me your name.
I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe sing a little ditty, but let's start with your name first.
L. Boughton.
Tell me what you've got here.
1970 Plymouth Superbird. It's a full rotisserie restoration, 446-pack car. Every document known to man. 2 build sheets. All the owners back to the original dealer. I've spoken to every owner and have every registration.
And who did the restoration?
The restoration was done by Mauro Braca, who owns Performance Car Restorations. And we did the rotisserie, rebuilt the engine tranny and all that, which it didn't need, but we did it anyway.
Wow. This is really a bit of a work of art, Al. Amazing. Hey, what's the significance of the number 6 there?
When cars were manufactured in those days or assembled, and as they came down the line, there was inspectors, and the inspectors had numbers. So because if a car failed inspection, as you'll see, this was 3. So inspector number 3 may be checking for door panels, window operation, or something inside. So as they inspected what they were supposed to do, they would then paint their number on the car. So the inspector number 6, there were certain things he had to inspect. If the car failed the inspection at the end, they'd say, who was the dim bulb who didn't check for
That's right. So they know to go for number 3.
Fluid in the master cylinder, and they say number 6, so that would be dumb Billy. And then they say, dumb Billy, you didn't check for fluid in the master cylinder. Or number 3, who didn't check that the windows worked properly, or whatever 3 was. So throughout the car,
simplistic approach, but it works so well, doesn't it?
So it was that simple. Underneath the car, there's also lots of numbers of that, and the inspectors who were charged with, looking at certain aspects as they went down the line.
Oh my! It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Original orange color. This would have been at the factory.
It wasn't orange. It's Tor red.
Really?
There were only 6 colors available, and one of them was orange, and the other one was Tor red. This is Tor red, even though obviously to the eye it appears to be orange, but it is Tor red.
Incredible restoration work. Al, beautiful. Thank you so much, sir. Chris, what is this?
This is my 2009 Dodge Charger at Daytona. It's actually a ghost car. So it was a limited production that they did in 2009. They released 475 numbered cars, and then they released 12 unnumbered cars. She's VIN number 5 of those 12 cars.
Oh my God.
So I tried to leave her stock for a while.
Hang on a second, Chris. You're telling me the paint, everything is out the factory like
no.
this?
So if you go here, it used to be just plain white.
Oh, I see.
So, but if you look at the seats, how it's got the Daytona stitching, the EVIC says Daytona on it. But now, normally these cars will have a badge number here.
Got it.
I didn't have a badge. So I looked it up, and I was on a special sheet, and it was actually sold as special edition group.
So number 5.
Number 5. So that's why she's Phantom 5.
Oh, and
she's a ghost car.
Absolutely beautiful. What made you decide to do the two-tone paint?
Just seeing other LX owners that had that style, and I really liked the fact that it brought the body line down into the car.
It's beautiful though.
Yeah.
It is a lovely, lovely job. And I don't know, I have a thing about two-tone. I just love the looks of it.
It's my favorite actually part of the car. It really brought the car to life.
And I like how you got the purple sort of even on your
yeah, it's just little touches here and there just to give it a little bit of girl, but without cheesing it out too much.
Is this something you always wanted?
I've been building this car 12 years.
So this has been a long time in sort of waiting for this to happen. But
I fell in love with the Hemi and just kept building.
Wow. And size is everything, Chris. Sorry. No pun intended. Wow, it's lovely. Good for you. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. Stunning. What do you have here?
So 1973 Imperial, made by Chrysler Corporation. It's the end of the big fuselage 60s design, and it's the longest non-limousine production vehicle made.
How long is it?
We might as well just call it 20, because 19 6.5 is the measurement.
Wow. What exactly is the color? Like it's black
just
but
tux,
it looks,
they
looks
call
like
it TX,
purpley almost.
TX black.
Oh my God.
With a white leather interior. Everything's original. Vinyl top, paint, leather.
Does it fit in your garage?
Yes.
Oh wow.
When I was younger, I said, what would be the largest Chrysler product might buy in my future?
And that dictated the car.
So
that's fine. Sorry, you can stay. Oh wow. It's beautiful. I noticed though, it's got the LeBaron name on the side
Yes,
of it.
because that was the top of the line for the Imperial.
Okay. So
It's not a K car.
it's definitely not a K car.
No, which we
Definitely
wish
not
they
a
had
K
not
car.
brought the name back for the. LeBaron was a coach builder way back in the early 1900s,
Okay.
and then they were actually bought by the Chrysler.
So would Chrysler have sort of commissioned them to
Back
do-
then, they were building bodies for whoever wanted to build them. And then, yeah, Chrysler bought Imperial, and then, LeBaron, coach builders. And then it just became part of the optional on the Imperials. But by this time in 73, there were no options. It was, you bought an Imperial LeBaron. That
It's
was all you
gorgeous.
got. And that got you the formal back window and
I love it.
just, yeah, this is a great ride. I
20
fall
feet
in
of
love with it.
pure luxury though,
Well,
isn't it? It's beautiful.
Years, decades of driving muscle cars and hot rods, and I start driving this, and I can't really go back to them.
No, there's an elegance about it. You feel like a king, Jackson.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Certainly aren't being paid like a king.
My name's
No,
Greg
that's-
Davies.
Greg, what is this?
This is a 2006 Dodge Magnum SRT8.
And it's no ordinary Dodge Magnum.
It's not, although it was when I bought it brand new from Grimsby Chrysler back in Labor Day 2005.
You had this done?
From brand new, I bought this car brand new. Take my daughter to hockey.
And how long after that point in time, Greg, did you decide that I'm going to make this into a track machine?
Initially, I had never raced, and that was not the intent. I think I got the racing bug fall of 2007. Prior to that, it was customization only.
Oh my Lord. Look at this. And do you actually go out onto the track? Like,
Oh yes,
can you
this
go?
is
Where
the
do you
fastest
go?
naturally aspirated Gen 3 Hemi in the world
Wow.
in this platform.
And you'll never see another like it. Now, here's a question for you, stupid question maybe. Is it street legal? Can you actually
No, it's not street
It's
legal
not.
anymore.
Okay,
It
so you
was
have to-
until 2016-17, but after that, I was never driving it on the street, so I stopped plating it.
Look at it though. So basically you've done everything to get rid of all that excess weight.
Yes, yes. I've taken about 1,800 pounds out of it.
That's a new sort of dash, I'll tell you. That's
Thank
something
you.
else.
Thank you.
Wow. My God. I'm lost for words. It is absolutely
Well, you see a lot of
stunning.
cars, so
And I heard it sound, well, you turned the engine on a little earlier and it's quite something, so
it's
we'll
a bit
capture
loud,
that.
yes.
Oh, wow. Absolutely beautiful.
Hi, my
Thank
name
you
is
so
Samantha.
much.
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice
And
to
here
meet you,
is my
Samantha.
2007 Chrysler Crossfire. Her name is Char. Char Désir, which is French for burning passion.
Hey.
Char I felt was befitting because, well, to char the outside of something is to blacken the outside, right?
So
Think
you
of a nice
did.
barbecue, and then we'd have a fiery hot ember burning inside.
Oh my God.
And I bought her with 19,000 kilometers, and currently she's almost rolled over to 30,000.
My God, Samantha. Is this something you always wanted?
No, I've actually always been a 300 girl, but
Okay.
I recently got into Crossfires. They hug the road in a way a 300 can't. By all means, a 300 sounds better and is faster, but a Crossfire is definitely a head turner because it's an unusual car.
is
Especially if I didn't have the branding here, no one would really know what it is.
No, so true.
You know, on the regular road, people say often, "What is that? What is that?"
Yep, no,
I was
it's
actually
fine.
hoping that the red would be, well, just more saturated, but
Right.
when it arrived from Saguenay, Quebec City, the red was almost like a peculiar, unusual color. It's sort of like a burnt brown.
Yes,
almost
more
like
orangey
an
almost,
orange brown.
yes.
But you know what? It's a very sophisticated color.
Absolutely.
Definitely a collector's color, I would say.
And this is really a Mercedes DNA under these
It absolutely
things,
is.
so
It's 80% Mercedes.
It's lovely.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I think it's lovely. Samantha, I think it's
you so
wonderful.
much.
A young lady like you is into these beautiful classic cars.
What can I say? Cars over kids, right?
Absolutely. Oh, well said. So there we go.
Oh, take it easy.
All right. So Ken, tell me about this beauty.
Well, obviously it's a 39 Chrysler Royal. It has never been restored. It's all original, but it was repainted in 1995, and the motor was rebuilt in 81, but it's the original color and it's the original motor.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? Like the condition of this
And
car.
the interior is all original.
Oh my God!
It's all
Look at this.
It's all original.
Talk about workmanship back then. This was really a luxury
Yeah, well,
car.
it is. It's the only one higher, and this is the Imperial.
Oh my!
This is a Royal.
But they did it with style
Yeah.
and class. Look at this.
And the running board's the original. And the front's the same as the back, but we got it covered, right? In 1976, my uncle wrote that. That's my uncle.
My goodness. That is quite something.
It was
I am
jacked
so
up in the house
excited
for
to see this.
33 years.
Wow.
Okay? It was jacked up in the house for 33 years.
It's an
Take
absolutely...
pictures of this.
I have, but I can't get enough of it. I just love all the details, the way it's done. They've done a beautiful job. This thing has elegance and class all rolled into one. Ah. My goodness. All right, we will definitely get together and we're going to make a proper video of this. So this will be great. Thank you so much. Like you're going to sing a song.
All right.
Okay, tell me your name first.
My name is Daniel Basra.
Daniel?
Yeah.
What do you have here, Daniel?
So this is the 2024 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. This is stage 2. And this is fully electric.
Oh, no way. No way.
Yeah. So you got dual motors.
So 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds almost. Wow.
I don't know what the 0 to 60 is, but I was talking to someone earlier today, and they're saying it did a quarter mile in 11.6 seconds. And it's 7,000 pounds. So that's pretty quick for 7,000 pounds.
Can we have a quick look
Yeah,
inside?
let's open it up. Let's take a look.
Oh my God, Daniel.
Yeah, they definitely knocked the design out of the park here.
Wow. They really, you've got the big ass Hemi engines to all electric.
To all electric,
This
dual
is
motor, so it's all-wheel drive.
Oh, it's great for the winter as well.
Oh,
so
yeah,
there you go.
very, yeah.
Maybe I can convince my wife to sell the Subaru and get this.
There you go. Well over 600 horsepower, instant
wow.
torque.
Wow, wow. It
want me to
is
shut the
very,
door?
very pretty. Oh yeah, and probably cameras for days all around as well.
Oh,
right?
for sure. Yeah, no, she's definitely a looker for sure. She's very, very aggressive looking. They definitely kept the true muscle car look with this design.
Oh, it's beautiful. Daniel, again, thank you so much. And this
Thank
is
you.
at the Chrysler dealership in
Orangeville, Chrysler, yes.
Awesome.
My name is Xavier on the hat.
Xavier.
Easy for you to remember.
Very easy indeed. It's not the university or the college.
Yeah.
It is you. Okay.
Exactly.
Tell me what you got here, Xavier.
I have my 2019 Dodge Charger Daytona. It's a 6.4 liter engine, or 392, as you might see, cubic inches. It is not a rare vehicle because the Daytona trim is available to be purchased just as an add-on. So pretty much you have a Scat Pack with a Daytona trim added to it. She doesn't have much in performance, just cosmetic differences here. It comes stock with this Mopar cold intake. The strut tower bar was added aftermarket, but pretty much everything else
It's lovely.
is how it came.
How long have you had the car?
I've had it for 4 years now. I bought it in 2021, used.
I see you've got the proud Canadian flag here too.
Absolutely.
Was this actually built in Ontario?
It was built in Brampton, just here in the same city where you are right now.
No kidding.
On Chrysler Drive, actually.
Yes. Oh, it's lovely. I love the paint and the striping. Is that out of the factory or you had these
Yeah,
done?
so that's the Daytona trim. It comes with this decal, the hood, the roof, and inside it has some creature comforts like ventilated seats, some different materials, wider wheels, 275 millimeter
And
rather
quite
than
luxurious.
245.
It's got all the bells and whistles you'd
I agree.
sometimes you don't see nowadays. Oh, this is lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Xavier. Tell me your name.
Appreciate it.
It's Frederick.
Frederick.
Mopar Bro on YouTube.
Mopar Bro, indeed. And you've got a YouTube channel.
I do, just like you.
All right, excellent. Tell me what you got here.
It's a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. It's got the 392 Hemi, about 500 horsepower. Other than that, it's got Mopar Stage 1 spring, lowering springs. It's wrapped by Live to Wrap down in Shelburne.
Wow.
And that's about it.
They've done a great job, though.
They did. It's
lovely.
If you could believe it, this wrap's 4 years old.
Wow.
I got
Okay.
it done
So
in
I see a little bit of wear and
yeah,
tear on the
exactly. But
side
I mean,
now.
That's not bad at all, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So we just we take it around for to the shows and tow travel trailer with it as well. This has a Corsa exhaust. If I were to do it again, I'd get a Borla exhaust with the 5-inch tips.
Okay.
But the Corsa exhaust, you know, it serves me well.
Let me ask you then, is this the stock height?
No, it is not the stock
So it's
height.
been lowered?
It's been lowered, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mopar Stage 1 springs.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it
Okay,
does the job.
I think it's fabulous.
Hey, there you
Thank
go.
you so much.
Hey, thank
Yes.
you.
Tell me what you've got here.
Well, this has been completely restored from ground up. My youngest son at 15 years old bought me my first Barracuda, also a 66 like this one, but that one was too far gone. So this one, friends of mine found this one for sale in the Penny Saver, local buy and sell newspaper in Cambridge. So then we purchased this one back in 2003, and it's been completely restored from top to bottom. It took 5 years to restore. Every piece of glass and body panel and chrome and trim is all factory original to the car, as well as the engine under the hood, 273 two-barrel.
I can't get over this glass.
Yeah, that's the largest piece of glass ever designed for a car, 14.4 cubic feet. And when you fold the rear seat down, this trap door back here opens up.
Yeah.
That gives you 7 cubic feet of cargo
So
space.
basically, you don't need a pickup truck anymore,
No.
Craig. You
Well,
can-
this is the problem when they design these cars. They in the advertising for them back in the day, they said half station wagon, half sports car, because of the fastback and the cargo space.
Let me go around the back. But they never actually called this like a boat tail, or never got a nickname like that, did it?
No, these were all called pony cars because of the short rear deck and the long hood.
My God, I've never seen one.
Yeah.
This is my first. This is just beautiful.
So like I said, my son at 15 bought me my very first
How
one.
come your son at 15 can
He's
buy
a good
this?
kid.
He's definitely a good kid. Boys, this video is for my
Well,
sons.
I have 3 sons and a daughter, and
Have they all bought you cars?
my 2 boys, Jeff and Brent, have cars. Jeff is restoring a 69 Dodge Dart.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's not done yet. We've been working on that for 15 years. And my other son, Brent, who bought me my first Barracuda, he's a Chevy guy. He's got a Caprice Classic
Even more
station wagon that he takes to drag
gorgeous.
Cayuga
Good for him.
and drag
That is
races.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so a family full of car lovers, and,
Yes.
I appreciate that. And again, a little reminder to my boys or guys who are watching this, and with your boys, yes, you owe
Thank
your
you.
father some cars.
Oh, yeah.
All right, tell me your name first, sir.
Michael.
Michael, what do you have here?
1971 Duster 340 4-speed.
Michael, she's beautiful. How long have you had this car?
About 3 years.
What made you buy the car? Is this something you always wanted?
I've always liked A-body Mopars, and the price was right, so I bought it.
And I can't believe you got away with this license plate. Do you know how many people would bite your hand off just to get that
I've
plate?
had that plate since the 90s.
Wow, you thought ahead. Well done. Well done.
I got it as a birthday gift, actually.
You are a lucky gentleman indeed. Oh my God, she's beautiful. Was it always the same, like not the same, but the two-tone color, or is that something that you wanted to do?
The car was originally when I bought it, it was a poorly paint job red.
Okay.
I always liked it's what's called a V24 paint package, performance hood package.
Yes.
So when I had it repainted, I had the guy do that package.
Absolutely lovely. Beautiful machine. And you know it is.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Nice hat, by the way.
Thank you.
Mike, what do you have here?
This is a 1999 Plymouth Prowler.
And how long have you had this?
I've had this car about 5 years, and it only has just turned 3,300 kilometers on the way to this show.
No.
Yes. 25 years old with 3,300 kilometers.
A garage queen at that then?
Yeah.
She's lovely. Very, very rare. You hardly see these on the road these days.
Yeah, I think there was only about 12,000 ever made.
Do you know what number this would have been in the whole series?
No, I've never decoded the VIN to do that.
Oh my God, absolutely. Very, very cool, very unique.
I mean, it was a little bit of an experiment that Chrysler was doing with
Yes.
aluminum back in the day.
I think they got it right.
Yeah, aluminum and plastics. I mean, I don't think you could get this on the road today. I don't know if it would pass any safety requirements.
True. but rules are meant to be tested.
Right. And they certainly did that with this car.
Yeah, I bet they did. This is absolutely extraordinary. Beautiful. The rims in that out of the stock?
Stock rims. And it was actually the first car, the first manufactured car to come with front and rear different diameter tires. That had never been done before. So you got 20-inch on the front and 18-inch on the, or 20-inch on the rear and 18-inch on. Yeah, first manufactured car to do that.
Otherwise, they would all be the same.
They'd all be the same,
right?
yeah.
Oh wow. I do love the red trim and everything else that they threw into this. It is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
3,300 kilometers.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That is beautiful. Absolutely. Just lovely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My name's Bill Hall.
Bill, and what do you have here, Bill?
I've got a 1966 Dodge Coronet 500. I bought it from Indiana about 12 years ago. It's got, it was an original 383 four-barrel car, and currently it has a 440 stroked out to 497 cubic inches.
Was that your doing?
No, that was the way I got it. And,
okay.
It's got a good rumble with it. It's got 3.5-inch exhaust and Flowmaster
a good
mufflers.
rumble, he says. Yeah, I bet. Oh my God!
It's kind of a rare car with black with white interior. And
so out of the factory, it would have been like the black and white trim?
This was factory, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, the paint on most of it is almost original. It was painted 8 years after it was born, but since then I've only touched up a few spots here and there. It does need a new paint at this point, but it still looks good if you're 5 feet away.
You know, it's fine, and that's called patina, so don't even worry about stuff like
patina.
that. You pay extra for that little feature.
Yeah, some people even put a wrap on their car.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
right? Oh, wow.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful. She's quite long. You don't realize how long the car is.
I think it's almost 19 feet long if you measure it.
Yeah.
Barely fits in the garage.
I bet.
But it handles well, and it's quite a solid car.
And she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you again. I appreciate it, sir.
My name is David House.
David, this is something else.
Thank
so
you.
this is a 64, you were saying. It's Canadian.
Yes.
How can you tell it's Canadian?
Well, it is one first way is with the fender tag. That is a Canadian built fender tag, so it says it was, if you decode it, it will tell you it was built in Windsor.
Right.
So this car was built in the Windsor factory. That is not the original engine.
No, it was not the original.
No,
yeah.
it's not. But is the last year of the push button transmission.
And don't you just love those?
Those are different.
Absolutely
yes, they are.
unique. And the car has style and character. How long have you had this?
I've had this car for 5 years. I changed the rims and the tires and put the new engine in it.
Man, oh man. The red lines just work with this color too, don't they?
It does.
Look at this. The car has presence and elegance.
And you can see on the left-hand side is the push-button transmission. You don't see many of those.
No. Oh my goodness. Wind-up windows too. None of this power malarkey.
Wind-up windows.
Yes. But let me ask you, does it have power steering, power brakes?
It does have power steering, power
Okay.
brakes. Those are a add-on. The power steering and the power brakes came off of a late 70s model.
Okay.
Cordoba and Aspen is where the parts came from.
Oh, Cordoba. There's a word I haven't heard in a while.
Yes.
Man, you don't see those. Oh, she's absolutely beautiful.
It still has the drum brakes, and for those who are Mopar enthusiasts, the driver's side of these cars had left-handed lug nuts, so the threads were left-handed threads.
Oh.
This car still has the left-handed threads on the back tire.
I did not know that. Okay, that's good to know. Oh my God. David, she is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
My name is Rob McFadden.
Rob, what is this?
This is my 2015 Challenger SRT Scat. It's got the 6.4 Hemi in it, 6-speed. It's got full airlift suspension in it, so it lays out frame obviously like that. Lifts up pretty high.
You've got this down to an exact size.
It's down.
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
Staggered wheels, Asante rims. The wrap was just done there at my friend's shop in Barrie where I live.
This is
so I did a patine look with a Tiffany blue.
Wow.
And it's got Borla exhaust, Nothing really performance done to it yet. Windows are all tinted with Expel window tint, obviously, all full ceramic.
My goodness. I do love this patina look about this.
It was a dream of mine to always have a patina truck, so I figured I'd do my car.
Next best thing. But you know what? It really does rock. It looks amazing. And where's your business? You said in Barrie?
Yeah, I'm in Barrie.
So do you do like Mopars basically, or all cars?
I do everything.
Wow. This is really something else.
So this is like my shop there. We do window tint and paint protection, spray and bed liners and all that stuff.
And what's the name of the business?
Limitless Liners.
Perfect. Amazing.
My name is Ravi.
Ravi, and you're going to sing for me?
No, I can't
sorry,
sing. If I sing, the
I
rain's on the floor.
misheard. Okay. Tell me what you got here, Ravi.
I got an 05 Dodge Magnum RT. Did the rims in Illusion Purple.
What a gorgeous color.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
It's wrapped on 22-inch rims. The interior is still stock, just got a 10-inch Android radio in there. And that's really about it. And nothing really too special, just trying to keep it clean.
I do love the look of it. It's got this nice clean look. When you see the rims though, that just screams. Oh my gosh. How long have you had it then, Ravi?
I had this car for 5 years. Bought it all stock and just went after it after that.
Hello, hello. Are you planning more modifications down the line?
There's
or are you
engine
happy
work
now?
done to it only on the internals.
Right.
I'm not willing to let those out to what's done to it. But there's some internal engine work done.
Hopefully you'll still want to buy more tickets.
The engine cover was done by Greg McPherson, so...
It's painted?
That's paint.
Help support Peel Children's
Oh my
Aid.
God, that is
Thank you.
impressive.
The prizes are getting better this afternoon on the next series of draws.
Wow. I thought it was a decal initially. That is so well done.
It's airbrushed.
Very cool. True artist. Ravi, it's beautiful.
I'm Joey Seams from Toronto.
Joey, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Tell me what you've got here, sir.
This is a 2019 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack with the shaker package, 6.4 liter Hemi.
I love the license plate, Joey.
Thank
You're
you.
lucky.
Thank
wow. Oh my God, this thing is a rocket.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So is this all stock then? Or have you done some modifications to it?
Performance-wise, it is stock. Mostly aesthetic modifications. The wheels and tires are probably the biggest modification I've done. They're Ferrata FR3s. They're 275 in the front, 305 in the rear. The rear tires are Nitto 555R drag radials and just a Sport Nitto in the front. And it's lowered on Mopar lowering springs.
Oh, are they? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. The interior has always been this sort of two-tone color?
Yes, I actually just did the honeycomb carbon accents this spring.
That does look sharp though.
Thank you.
It just really makes the lines pop a little bit nicer. Oh,
It
it's
does,
lovely.
yes.
It's a beautiful car.
Thank you.
And the color, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Something you always wanted though, Joey?
It is, yes.
Yeah,
always, yeah. I started saving many years ago for a Camaro before they even came out with the Challenger. And then once they came back with the Challenger, and I think it was 2009 when they brought the concept out, I was like, that's the one I gotta have.
Hey, I gotta ask you, Joey, out of the factory, that was always red?
No, I bought those from...
aftermarket?
Yeah, those are aftermarket.
Oh,
yeah.
lovely, yeah.
American Brother Designs.
Excellent. It pops though.
Thank
you so much.
My name's Josh.
Josh, what do you have here?
I have a
Josh?
2006 Dodge Magnum RT. It's my third car, or my third Magnum, sorry.
Oh, you really like these
I
things,
started out
Josh.
with the V6, and it just kind of, the love for the cars just kind of grown from there. And I've ventured on to a Hemi now. Wow. This car actually has a bit of work done to it. It's a 5.7 block with a 6.1 top end with inertia cam. And it's probably the car that I've had most of the engine work done on. My other two were just stock cruisers.
Right.
And yeah.
And the plan on this one, like, this is a keeper you're gonna do?
Yeah, this is a keeper. This one I try and put in storage every winter. It's been stored since I've had it in the winter.
I love these rims.
My other two cars, they weren't in as great shape as this because of, they're old cars. But I've managed to keep some of the parts from all three and kind of combined it all on this one.
I can't get over your rims here, Josh. They're
These are actually
beautiful.
someone else owned them. Tony actually used to own these rims, and he switched off a Magnum and sold a bunch of it, and that's how I got them. So I've kept them. This is on the third car they've been on.
I do love these. Where were these made? Was this in Brampton? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think so. But it sucks they were only made for 3 years.
I know.
05 to 08.
It's such a unique car too. It's gorgeous.
See, my passion for these was Chargers at first.
Right.
But my dad was always a wagon guy. He had Vegas and Malibu wagons and
they're
stuff.
classics in their own right, yes.
So he was always a wagon guy. I was always the Charger guy. And one of them came up for sale, and it was kind of everything I wanted, but it was a V6 at the time.
Right.
So I ended up just getting it.
Yeah, because it was there.
It was there, and
Right.
it had everything I wanted in a V8, but the only problem was it was a V6 at the time.
It's lovely.
So
thank you, Josh.
Joey.
Joey, what do you have here, Joe?
Here I have my 2022 Dodge Daytona 5.7 Hemi in hell-raising purple.
It's a gorgeous color.
Thank you.
It really is.
They only made it for 2 years in 2020 and 2022.
It's just got that depth to it, and it just pops. It is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Is this a car you always wanted, Joey?
This particular car, no.
Okay.
No, I actually, I had planned on getting a plum crazy purple Challenger with a shaker package.
Right.
This was on the lot, so seen it and had to have it. I couldn't resist.
I gotta ask you, what's the significance of the Valhalla Express and everything?
My car is going for a Viking theme.
Okay.
So Valhalla is pretty much the Viking heaven. So this is the expressway there.
Okay.
So eventually...
But drive carefully, won't you? Okay.
Oh, absolutely, every day.
All right. Oh, she's beautiful, Joey.
Thank you very much.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much. I gotta ask you, this is yours.
This is mine.
All right.
It's a 2012 Chrysler 300 SRT8. For the model year of 2012, they only brought in 269 of them. This is one of those 269. It has a few extra pieces on it. Billet Technology being a supporter of the vent, that's in the engine compartment.
Look at all this stuff.
We've got some carbon fiber pieces on it from True Fiber. And we've also got a full screen Tesla style radio from Phoenix Automotive. It's got a big brake front upgrade kit, as well as 20-inch Ferrata FR3 wheels. Also has a solo exhaust system, who is a supporter of our event.
Wow, Brian, this is something else.
It's a summer-only car for me, but one of the few things that always puts a smile on my face regardless of when I drive it.
How long have you had the car, Brian?
I've had it since 2021. I've wanted one for a while, and after I sold my house, this was actually the first thing I bought with the proceeds. Had to find a white with red interior, traveled to Quebec to pick it up, and then drove it home.
Spoken like a true car lover. Forget the house, I got my car. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
My name's Harry
Brian.
Somerton.
Harry, what is this?
This is was a 2017 Canadian Tire Series NASCAR. Yeah, I converted it from an oval car to a drag car. So,
you did the conversion, Harry?
Yeah. The only thing I didn't mount the motor and tranny, and then it got converted from a 3-link NASCAR oval setup to a 4-link drag setup. But everything else, I wired it, plumbed it, everything. Raised the blower, dropped the intake temps, fixed the tensioner, everything. Yeah, so everything you see before you is my creation. It's my brainchild.
How long did it take you to do this?
I bought the roller in 2017, and then Christmas of 2018 I got it started. And then in 2019 I took it out to the track. The very first time I ran a 998, and then the second pass I blew up the rear end. So then I went to a 40 spline. When I break something, I take it to the bitter end, right? So I never have
until
to
it
worry
stops.
about it, right? So so I know next time I'm not going to break that specific part. But the car ran, the next year it ran like a 9.4, the next year it ran a 9.5, and then 2 years ago we ran a 9.32 after I fixed the intake temps, but the belt came off at 7 seconds in, and now everything's upgraded, everything. I got the fuel system upgraded, the intake temps are lower. She's just a monster.
It's a rocket.
That's what I named. People call me Frankenstein. That's why I named it the monster. Yeah.
I love it, Harry. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. And then Vibrant, definitely appreciated like everything I've done to it, and they're my one and only sponsor. They thought I'd be a great candidate for the racership program,
and maybe one day Classic Car ChitChat could be a sponsor.
One day.
Who knows?
No, I don't mind. Yeah.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
But it gets a lot of heads turned, a lot of pictures on the highway, thumbs up. Even today on the way here, I think there was about 17 people.
Well, you know, it's funny because you actually drove past me, and I thought, who the hell's this guy? I just gotta follow him.
Yeah. But every time you open the garage door, it makes me smile. Right?
I bet it does.
It's a labor of love.
What, it makes you smile more than your wife?
No, I can't say that. She's here.
All right, no, I'm just going to be careful. Okay, no, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Harry.
You're very
welcome. What is this?
1965 Dodge A100 pickup. Dodge made them for 6 years, and it's a cab over because the motor's in between the seats, and the cab sits over the truck. It's got a little 318 V8, automatic, and it's got headers. And I got Keystone Classics, which are old tires from the back then. There's either Keystone Classics or you can get Kragers. I like the Keystone. And in the back of this truck, I have a set of dolly wheels, which is for drag racing, and a parachute. But they're just for show because
that's not something
it's a show vehicle,
it's
right?
just more decoration, yeah.
And every year I went to the Auto Fest. There's a guy that does pinstriping.
Yes.
So every year he adds something new to it.
This is hand done?
All hand done, yep. All the pinstriping, yep.
Oh my God, these guys are the true artists.
And I had a few chips on the bottom, so he just put a star over the chips, right?
So lovely.
I went to pick it up in Tennessee, and a guy in Hampton did the body work. Lowdown did all the mechanical work. New motor, took out the slant 6 and put a V8 in it. And Trim Tech did all the interior. Took about 4 years to do.
Now you teased me a little. You showed me a picture of what this looked like before.
Yeah, right there.
That is extraordinary. Let me just hold that there.
Paid $500 for it in Tennessee. My wife and I went back a month later with my truck and trailer to bring it home.
And this is what she looks like now?
She ran in to pay the duty $54, so she thinks it belongs to her.
You know everything belongs to her, Joe, at the end of the day.
I got 20 grand in that, eh?
Oh, wow. Joe, she's beautiful.
Hi, Martin Peterson's.
Martin, okay.
From Hampton, Ontario.
From where, sorry?
Hampton.
Hampton, okay. Tell me what you've got here, Martin.
It's a 1971 Dodge Charger 500. It has some different options on it.
When you say different options, like out of the factory?
Other than factory, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It has some options that the RT would have.
Okay. So did you add those options in, or was that?
I bought it with most of the things that it's got. I'm still working on it. I'm going to add a couple of other things to it.
How long have you had the car now?
I've had it about 2 years.
Oh, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is the interior, again, restored or original?
It's restored.
They've done a beautiful job. Oh, she's gorgeous. Tell me your names first. Amazing.
My name is Steve, and this is my son, Adam.
Well, he's got the good look, Steve. You sure it's your son?
You got it
but
from
anyhow, must take after the mother. Tell me what you've got here, Steve.
This is a 67 Plymouth Valiant. It's all original except for the drivetrain. It was owned by an old lady in Toronto, and it sat in her garage for 30 years.
Wow.
It's only got 50,000 miles on it, original, and the interior is all original. We decided when we bought it to get rid of the slant 6 automatic car and turn it into an 8-cylinder 4-speed car.
How long have you had the car?
I've had it since COVID. 2020 we bought it.
Okay.
It was the guy just wanted to get rid of it. He was a flipper. He didn't want to do anything to it. Just wanted to buys cars and flips them.
Wow, the fact this is all original.
The interior is original. The car's been repainted years ago. Needs help. Needs to be repainted again.
Yeah, but hey, we all need a little.
But I drove it home from the guy's place. It sat in his garage for maybe 3 or 4 years, and then before that, it was his neighbor. It was in her garage for over 30 years and never started it.
Wow.
You already drive the car for all the money you spend on it.
So we did a drivetrain and a little bit of suspension work, and it's a daily driver.
Good for you guys. Amazing. Thank you.
My name is Jonathan.
Jonathan, what do you have here?
It's a 1968 Dodge Superbird, 383 4-speed. It's a documented 32,000 original mile car. Yeah, original numbers matching motor and transmission.
Wow. How long have you had this, Jonathan?
My dad bought this car probably almost 20 years ago, in around 20 years.
So it sort of stayed in the family?
It's been in the family ever since then, and it's been parked for probably 10 years since my wife and I got married, and just sort of resurrected it after the last couple of weeks. And
wow, you know what? That's amazing. And you're certainly not going to sell it. You got to keep it in the family.
No, the plan is to keep it.
Oh my gosh.
We have a lot of cars though, so.
You do? I'll have to definitely come and see you though. Was that your father's passion that sort of trickled down to you?
That's it wore off on me anyway.
Oh my God, it's absolutely beautiful. And more or less all original then?
It's been painted once probably in the early 70s, but that's about all that's really been done to it, other than, the wheels and tires. It had 14-inch wheels originally, and we put disc brakes on it from drums that it had originally, just to make it a little more drivable.
And the road style rims always look really sharp.
And it looks correct.
It does, absolutely. Oh, she's gorgeous. All right, thank you so
It's
much.
Kim.
Kim, and what do we have here?
This is a Challenger 1970 TA 346 pack.
How long have you had this car?
Over 20 years.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Who did the restoration? Yourselves?
Part of the restoration was done before the purchase, and the paint and some things were done after.
Was this the original car as well?
Yes.
I mean the color, I should say?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's all original.
Absolutely lovely.
And I think the rarity is the interior color of the seats.
Because it's a blue on blue.
Yeah, usually they're black or white.
Yeah. And you're saying with the interior, it's all wow. But I love the seats in that. These are actual bucket seats as well. Beautiful. Is that at the factory they would have come like that?
Yes.
Very, very nice. Gorgeous. And you said you've had this one for over 20 years?
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
My name is Saurabh.
Saurabh, and what do you have here?
So I have a Dodge Challenger GT, model year is 2023. This is a special Hemi Orange edition, or I would say this has a Hemi Orange package in it. So this has the racing stripes, Brembo brakes all over, 4 pistons, and those are also painted in orange. I do have orange stitching around the seats, and
so this is out the factory, like no addition modifications?
No. This is how it was built, precisely how it was built. So orange stitching all around, orange accents,
You even got
flat
the
bottom
orange
steering
charge cable as well.
Oh yes, I had to find.
Of course.
I worked a lot to find one orange cable.
How long have you had the car then?
So pretty much I got it in May of 2023. So this would be like my second year with this vehicle, and I'm in love with it. So yes, it is a GT. It is a 3.6 liter V6, but it does pack enough power and enough torque.
And more,
And the best thing is I can drive it all around the year. It has race-tuned suspension, like not the top suspension, but it has the race-tuned suspension.
Okay.
It just flies, and it handles corners so well. Like I can drive it with confidence. I have a 9-month-old baby, and I can drive her with
And the
back of
baby's
car.
safe. Absolutely.
Baby's safe.
Beautiful. Thank you,
So,
Saru. This
yeah.
is quite something.
Yeah.
Very nice.